Go for it.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Joe Code. This is your host, Joe Marrese. This is episode 142. Great to be here today. Special guest today. One of the, quite frankly, one of the main reasons that I am here today doing this podcast. Probably our biggest supporter, biggest fan of the pod. And I think the second guest that we ever had on the show. Haven't had him on solo in a while. So great to have him back here. His first time here at the new studio. So that'll be fun. But first, let's get to some stuff. Let's talk baseball really quick with Aaron. Aaron, the Cubs, we haven't talked about this, re-signed Cody Bellinger.
Yep.
Very exciting news for me. You as a Cardinals fan, suck on that. And
it's fine.
You could suck on it. If you already sucked on it, stop sucking on it. But how do you feel about that?
I mean, we're still projected to win the division, so
Bullshit.
I'm not really worried about it.
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah. Worst to first, we're going to go.
Okay. Well, how's the softball season up and running? I know it rained here.
Oh, we're
cats and dogs.
We're 0-6.
Wow.
Yeah.
That happened fast. Is
Well,
this the A division?
Yeah, this is an A.
Yeah, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah,
Winning
you win.
championships isn't...
Yep. You immediately get stomped up in the higher division.
Well, it's got to be good to play with the big dogs at least.
Nope.
You feel like you guys feel like imposters.
Absolutely, 100%. We have one new guy, and I keep swearing to him. I'm like, I swear to you, we were champions last season. I also got hit directly in the chest with a ball last week.
Line drive right at you?
No, freak thing.
Bad hop?
Vertrees is catching. You know how Vertrees throws the ball? Hard.
Yeah.
Somehow, at the exact same moment, he was throwing it back to me. Our first baseman was throwing the ball across the field to the third baseman to put in the dugout. The balls hit each other.
Oh, jeez.
Mine only getting minorly deflected to where it misses my glove and hits me straight in the chest.
Jeez.
No warning, just
that's fun.
happens, and then all of a sudden I've got a bruise on my chest.
Jeez. All right, well, rough go. I hope things pick up for you guys.
Yeah. I know how the pigeon felt that Randy Johnson hit with a fastball.
That's what I was picturing in my head when you were saying that. Yeah.
The pigeon's me.
The Randy Johnson. Oh, my gosh. What a classic thing that was. All right. Our guest today needs an introduction. So no, I'm just kidding. I already did that joke a while ago with Chase Bernstein. Speaking of bird, I just saw on her Instagram, Chase saved a woodpecker. We're going to have to talk about that. We're going to have her back on. But first, let's talk to this guy. Welcome to the podcast, the legendary Chad Kroeger.
Ooh. Joe, thank you for having me.
Yeah, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. You know, I've been admiring your cardigan ever since we stepped in the studio.
Yeah, my cardigan game is really strong.
I feel like you're entering your Mr. Rogers phase.
Yeah,
Mr. Marrese's neighborhood.
Yeah, I want to be the Mr. Rogers of podcasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah.
You know, I saw you wearing jeans and I almost freaked out.
Why?
Because you never wear jeans. I've never seen in my life.
Dude, I thank you for noticing that.
It's about time.
Yeah, that means a lot. I think I've been trying to kind of level up my fashion game a little bit. I was kind of wearing the same thing for the past 10 years. And
what's your thing with jeans before? How come you never wore them? Those are good. Those are like, what do they call that? Acid washed?
Yeah, these are acid washed.
Washed in acid? That sounds dangerous.
I never thought they really fit me well. I always thought that...
In the sack area, or...
No, I think that's small enough that it's never really been impacted.
The calves, maybe?
The calves, but I think...
Hey, I'm catching you on the calves. Mine are really growing.
Dude, we gotta hike together. And
yeah,
we gotta
some
do
of
like
that? I don't know if you could do what I do. Also, these kicks are sick.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, my package has always been small enough to where, I could wear a thong and I don't even feel it. But I think they give me, they made my hips look kind of whack, like my thighs. They'd hug my thighs a little too much.
Yeah, but chicks like that. Not that you care. You have a girlfriend or whatever.
No, they made my hips look Bertha style.
Okay. Now, you said you like the sweater. Does the sweater remind you of anything coming up?
Christmas?
No.
St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, that you're trying to bail on.
I know.
It was months ago you had said to me, I want to do St. Patrick's Day this year. Now you're like, oh, I have family in town. I can't drink in front of my family like that. You're 30 years old, man. What are you afraid of? What are they going to do?
Dude, I hear you. You're
going to get grounded?
I know. I'm being kind of a boner on this. I'm sorry. You know what? Maybe.
Who's coming in town?
My mom.
You're telling me your mom doesn't want to do a bar crawl on Sunset?
I don't know. Can we start early?
Yeah.
Can we get Cosmos? Can we make it kind of a girls' day?
Yeah, it starts early. Tom Bergen's on Fairfax opens at 6 a.m.
Are you going to start there?
No. Well, yeah, I'm going to start there at the event at that time.
Are you going to work at the Comedy Store the night before?
Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah.
So what time will you be waking up? Because you could pull an all-nighter and just go straight to the bar.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'll probably go... I would like to get to Bergen's about noon.
Noon, okay.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, I think there's nothing... I love starting drinking at 6 a.m.
I mean, I've never done it that early.
Well, I remember in college we would do the Beta Breakers, and we would... that's where you dress up. You go to San Francisco, and you do like a marathon, but you just walk it. I don't think it's a full marathon. It's like a half marathon.
Yeah.
But you just get hammered at like 5:30 a.m. So... that was the best.
The earliest I've ever done was probably 8 or 9 a.m. when I was at Iowa, tailgating before football games. Because the games would be at 11 a.m. So, yeah, that was exciting. After being out Friday night, too.
Does getting hammered feel different now that you're 40?
Yeah, it'll hit hard. Yeah, I've only drank this year so far, only 3 days this whole year.
Really?
Total, but I got my money's worth 2 out of those 3 days.
Yeah. When was your birthday, yeah?
That's what they call, what's that? Yeah, one was that.
What do they call that?
The other day was Super Bowl. I mean, basically, just getting shit-faced.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl, I really took one hard there.
Did you?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I just got it. Cause I wasn't that into the game, and I was at the Comedy Store around all those alcoholics.
You watched it at the Comedy Store?
The second half of the game. I watched the first half at the bar by myself.
Have you ever seen a ghost at the Comedy Store?
No, I haven't seen ghosts there. People talk about that.
Alex Hanna saw a ghost.
He did not.
Yeah, he told me
wind.
He did. Can wind play a piano?
Okay. There's security that goes in the back. Some people like to play piano. They're back there. The piano doesn't go off on its own. I don't know. I don't know where I'm at on ghosts, really. I don't think... I think once you're in that other plane of existence, you're there. I don't think you could go back and forth.
Well, what about the idea that they're like... ghosts are like... they're just sort of... it's like energy from the past that's kind of stuck. Not the person, but just like the energy.
Yeah, there could be that. But I don't think you're actually going to see something with your eyes being like, hey, that's a ghost.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe you'll feel something. I don't know. It's complicated. I've tried to see them. Maybe that's why I can't see them.
If you were to get jayed off by a ghost, would you finish? Or would you say stop it?
I know. I would stop them. It's assault. I've been in those rooms when it's pitch dark and just waiting for something to happen and it doesn't.
What do you mean? You sat in rooms waiting for ghosts to come?
At the Comedy Store, I've been in the rooms when it's dark, like, oh, somebody forgot something in here. Can you go get this? And the room's pitch dark, no one's in it, and nothing happens.
Interesting. So, but you didn't wait there for a ghost. Maybe if you're waiting for a ghost, it won't. It's less likely to come.
Yeah, maybe I'll sleep over there and see what happens.
I'd do that with you.
Thanks. Hey, I don't know if we've ever talked about this, but Chad goes deep. Going deep with Chad and JT. What is this going deep in reference to? I don't know if it's been explained. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if it's a secret. But what does that mean?
Well, at first it was a reference to intellectually. I was trying to go deep into knowledge.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to go deep into figuring out, are ghosts real? What is government? Why are taxes a thing?
Yeah.
Who is Bill Clinton? But now it's purely sexual.
Okay, yeah, there was that one song that was like, we go deep and we don't get no sleep. You remember that song?
Yeah.
I don't know who that was. It was some R&B, but yeah, I think they were talking about sex.
P's and V's.
Yeah. What about Sum 41 said into deep?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they were talking about.
I've never had that issue, but it sounds nice.
Like going deep, maybe you go deep, you're in over your head a lot. Maybe that's it.
Oh, yeah. I thought
you get deep and you're like, oh man, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this.
Well, did you hear In Too Deep by Sum 41 and think, I understand what you're talking about? Just because you have a huge dong.
Yeah. Yeah, it's usually in too deep. Or it could be in too deep of water when you're surfing. You're like, oh, it's too deep.
Right.
This wave is a bitch.
How scary when you were a kid, were pools that were super deep?
Yeah, I was terrified.
I remember pools that were like 12 feet deep. It looked like a nightmare.
Yeah, it was like
at the bottom.
Ocean. Yeah, it was like the ocean.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, once I learned how to swim, that was cool.
Yeah. Are you a good swimmer?
Yeah, I mean, I not great, but I can do it.
What's your favorite thing to do?
That's a good question. I really like doing comedy.
More than eating?
Performing. Yeah. Yeah, I do.
So you out of all things, you like doing stand-up the most?
Yeah, I mean, I don't do a lot. I like work out. I, eat some food. I'll watch YouTube. I do.
What do you watch on
YouTube? Been watching a lot of Bears talk, which is annoying. I don't know why.
Bears talk?
Yeah, the football team. I know you don't know sports, but did that feel alienating to you? And me and Aaron were talking about baseball up top.
No, I get jealous because
Did you play sports growing up?
Yeah.
What did you play?
I started off playing basketball, baseball, soccer. Did not like soccer. Loved baseball, but then I got injured. I didn't continue. Loved basketball. I was good until I was like 5 feet tall in high school. And I was like, I have no future in this. Then I played ice hockey.
Yeah.
Ice hockey was the best.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, if I could have grown up playing a sport, I wish it had been ice hockey.
Yeah. We didn't play. It was too expensive.
Yeah, there's a lot of equipment.
My parents use that as an excuse.
Same with lacrosse. There's
I would
gear.
imagine that is too. Yeah, you got to be like a preppy idiot to play that bullshit.
And then I did water polo and swimming in high school, which I wish I had.
What about Marco Polo? Did you play that a lot?
I don't know. Is he a good guy?
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. You played water polo? Yeah. Did you wear the thing on your head?
Yeah, I wore the cap.
Why do they wear that?
To protect your ears.
Oh,
people
so
grab your ears.
People grab your ears.
Yeah, but
I didn't know Mike Tyson was.
You know what we would do is we'd grab balls.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Yeah. So
probably liked that.
Yeah.
Hey, how's that sack doing? Nice and wrinkly under the water.
Yeah.
All right, let's tone it down.
I bet you have a lot of drag when you swim.
A lot of drag.
Yeah, you've got like an anchor on you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's hard to. Yeah, that's why sometimes I'll sink as I'm trying to do the breaststroke or freestyle. That is.
You wouldn't do well in quicksand, huh?
No, I don't think so.
Well, you'd have something to throw for help, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah,
Joe, toss me your dome.
Joe, life support.
Quicksand, where is that? What happened to it? Was that just in movies or was that ever a real thing?
Yeah, where is quicksand?
I think it was made up by Hollywood.
Yeah, I think so.
Damn.
That can't be a real thing. Hey, I'm in sand. Oh, now I'm just sinking?
I saw a video recently of someone
That beach
in
in Florida?
Is there a beach in Florida with quicksand?
Oh, no, but I thought you were talking about the person they dug a hole on the beach.
Oh, yeah, that was sad.
No, what were you talking about?
I literally saw a video on Twitter of someone, they're like, person tries to demonstrate how to get out of quicksand and then dies. And it's just someone in quicksand sinking. I don't know if it's real.
No, that can't. Where? Did it say where?
I had to delete Twitter because every time I pull up Twitter, it's like snuff videos and porn. And I'm like, I don't think this is ideal.
They call it X now.
Yeah, X.
So, you know what was cool, though? When I grew up playing sports, my dad was always my coach. So what was fun about that was I always had the first pick of the jersey number.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, one year we were the Mariners in baseball. So, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah.
You remember him?
I love Ken Griffey. Yeah.
Yeah, great player and great guy and all that. So yeah, I took 24 right away, you know, before we even brought it to the rest of the team and everybody, hey, where's 24? I want to be 24. Oh, sorry, it's already hanging in my closet. My mom's ironing it right now for the season. Nice try.
Imagine if you had gone.
My dad's the coach. Fuck you.
Imagine if you had gone 23 for Michael Jordan.
Yeah, but that wasn't, if it was the Bulls, yeah. But like I was the Falcons, my Pop Warner football team took 21. It was when Deion Sanders was back on the Falcons. That'll tell you how old I am. Why don't you do the math on that?
Prime time.
Yeah.
Prime time. Dude, Karl Malone, great football player.
Yeah, he was really good on the Utah whatevers. I couldn't think of a name. Well, no, I know the Jazz. I was trying to think of a football team Utah could be, but
Yeah, they don't have one, huh?
no, they don't have one.
What was I gonna ask? So, what sports did you play growing up?
Football, baseball, basketball, like organized, yeah. But I mean, we like, even like recreationally or like on our block, we had a bunch of kids on our that we grew up with together on our street, so we played everything.
What'd you show the most promising?
That's a good question because I could kind of brag and say I was good at all of them, and I will do that. I showed promise in all those, but do you want me to pick one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's funny is as an adult, I feel like basketball became my best sport.
Mm-hmm.
But growing up, because football is just, you got to be a certain size to really, probably baseball, I guess.
Yeah.
For a while.
What was your position?
I played a lot of I played catcher, pitcher, I played then outfield, and then left out. I was left out my senior year. I almost quit. My friends convinced me not to because I'm a good presence on the team, and also my mom made meatball sandwiches for the team, so I stuck it out for that.
That's awesome.
Oh, Joe, don't quit. We need your meatball sandwich. Oh yeah, there's a good reason to be on the team.
Did you ever have a talk?
Hey, why
with...
doesn't my mom be on the team?
Did you have a talk with them like, hey, I'm more than just meatballs?
Well, yeah, you talk with the coach, and then they're like,
Is that the coach?
yeah,
Why'd the coach do that?
because he's a bitch.
As someone who's played with Joe, I can say with all sincerity, he is fierce, and you want him on your team.
I've seen you run, Joe. Yeah, it is intense.
Yeah, well, you know what happened to me in high school? For whatever reason, like outfield, I could play any position, but they mostly put me in the outfield my senior season, and for whatever reason, I stopped being able to pick up the ball in the sky, and I already had contacts. I already had corrective vision, but there's something about, I don't know what happened, but I couldn't pick the ball up anymore. I don't know what it was.
In the sky?
Yeah.
So when it's coming like a fly ball, you can...
Like I would just see it, but I couldn't really get like a feel for it. It would just be... So now, it's ever since then, like even playing like men's league softball games, I'm terrified of playing the outfield because it brings up back horror.
Aaron, are you pitcher?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to play softball, but you guys play in the Valley, huh?
Yeah, here in Burbank.
How often? Is it Thursdays?
Aaron plays 50 weeks a year. He takes 2 weeks off.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's fun. Here, let's do a This Sucks for this week. And this sucks for this week, and this may be even news to you. I don't know if you know, but everyone's talking about it. They've been gossiping. The flack I've been getting for going vegetarian. This has been, there's people threatening me. I think people want me dead, quite honestly. People aren't buying it. They're not handling it well. They're questioning everything about me, calling me names and gossiping. I've got the Comedy Store. There was a guy that runs a show that is an outside producer. He said, "Hey Joe, I heard you're a vegetarian," and he was, saying this right in front of Orny Adams. I don't need Orny knowing this. I don't know how he's gonna react. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, and
what are your thoughts, Dick?
I mean,
I'm calling you a name before you could say one to me, bitch.
Yeah, I mean, all the things that you were describing was a reference to me. I have been threatening you and calling you names.
Yeah.
And gossiping.
No, but what do you think about it?
I don't understand it. I don't know what's going on. What the hell happened?
Also, I don't like people talking about me. Like,
but what,
I don't want people coming up to me, "Hey, you're
but why?
I don't want to be talked about.
Why are you How are you a vegetarian now? What happened?
I've never felt better. I've discovered enlightenment.
So you feel like physically healthier?
Yeah, and mentally.
Really? So you feel like you're clearer?
Yes.
So what's your diet consist of now?
You want to know?
Yeah.
It's powerful. All right. This is top secret information. I didn't know people would want to know this, but you want to know?
Yeah.
So I eat 2 main meals a day. It's mostly an alkaline diet. So I do whenever I wake up, whatever time that is, could be noon, 1, 2 p.m., whatever. Get off my back about that. Not like you getting up early. You go to bed at 8 p.m. Sorry, is this podcast running late for you? It's almost 3 p.m. You got to get to bed.
Yeah, I have dinner soon.
So I do overnight oats. You know what that is? Mm-hmm. It's cold oatmeal for dummies out there with almond milk. That is mixed in with cinnamon and chia seeds, black chia seeds. And then when I take that out in the morning, when I'm getting ready to eat it, I put a scoop of almond butter in there, pumpkin seeds, sliced almonds, and a dried fruit, freeze-dried, either strawberries and bananas. I've done mangoes and apples. I'll mix up the fruit. But that's the main meal when I start the day, and that carries me for a while. Oh, and then I eat a protein bar right before that.
So I gotta say, I still don't believe that you're a vegetarian. I think this is a big prank.
No, it's not. I haven't eaten meat in probably over a month now.
Really? So
yeah,
what are you
really?
Eating? What are you eating for? What are you eating for dinner?
I mean, this is gonna blow your mind. Okay, you know the place. Have you heard of sweet green?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I do. I actually took a picture of it so I remember what it is. So I create my own bowl. They do bowls there.
Mm-hmm.
So the base I get is it's quinoa and romaine lettuce, and then you can get up to 10 toppings, which is awesome. So I do sweet potatoes, broccoli, almonds, pickled onions, cucumber, tomato, apples, chickpeas. On this one I don't have, but usually I throw in black beans, basil, avocado, and then crushed up tortilla chips, and then a dressing after that. Usually like a hot honey mustard, or they have spicy cashew. It's amazing.
So
You want some of that?
I do, but
Now you're questioning your own reality.
but who made you a vegetarian? Who's the girl?
That's what JT said. What do you guys talk about things?
Who are you boning?
It's not about. I'm not.
You're boning a vegan, aren't you?
No, I wish I was. I would. Not boning. It's not about a chick. This is about me. This is my life and my health.
So what? So what prompted this decision? Because I mean, it's hard to picture you looking at a steak and saying nah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was kind of a thing I've been thinking about for a while. Like I was like, I kind of want to cut out red meat. Pork is like pretty bad. I'm like, I shouldn't do pork. And then I just, I always thought like you need meat, but you really don't.
Well,
So suck on that.
Yeah, I will. Well, as shocked as I am, I'm proud of you, and I applaud
Thanks.
your new life decision. I can't wait to meet this vegan you're boning.
And I've got an exciting "this is great" later in reference to this. It's gonna be fun.
But no, I'm stoked for you. I'm glad you're feeling better, and I mean your meals sound great. I have no qualms with them. But
All right. Well, what's going on with you? Any cool new life updates or any news happening?
any cool new updates? What's going on with me?
How's your dog Lola?
I was gonna say she's good.
Do you do the voice to her?
I do. It's so embarrassing.
Lola, get in the truck.
Sometimes my neighbors will hear me. I'll be like, "Oh God,"
Oh, you dork.
because I'll just be, I'll sing to her. I'm like, "You're
not. What are you singing? Machine
like,
Head?
she's the best dog in
Oh.
the world. She's the best dog in the world. She's the best dog." I made that up.
Is that on iTunes?
No, I made that up. But she's the best. Her duties were getting a little bit soft, but we firmed them right back up. And she got some grooming done yesterday. She's all fluffy.
Oh, good.
And she's in her crate right now. In fact, let's see.
Yeah, she'll be fine in there. You're like, I get it back to her in the crate. Dogs don't know time.
Dogs don't know time?
No.
Is that true, Aaron?
Yeah, that's true.
What?
They also can't see their own reflection in the mirror. They can only see one way.
Dogs don't know time.
Yeah.
Yeah, dummy.
How's that a thing? So time passes and they're like, oh, I don't even remember that.
I think we're the only species that has that ability.
So she won't be in there being like, dude, you left me in here for like 4 hours?
Yeah.
No.
She won't like think like, hey, I've been in here a while. This is kind of whack.
No.
Oh, that just blew my mind.
But you can't leave them alone for like days. You can't starve them and make them shit themselves.
I think they think everything is forever. So when you leave, they're like, "Oh no, he's leaving forever." And then when you come back, they're like, "It's been forever."
Yeah, that's why they're so excited to see.
Right.
Yeah.
So even if you're gone for like an hour versus like 3, it'll feel the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, if you're gone for a week, yeah, that's a different thing. But
Yeah, it is tough when you like when you drop her off with the sitter and she's like, "Are you're leaving me?" I'm like, "No, it's just like 6 hours." You know what I mean?
yeah, that's why people that say I got to get back to the dog, that's a good cop out. It's a great excuse to get home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that extra 30 minutes, the dog will be fine, you dick. Not you. I'm just talking about
I
people
know.
that use that as an excuse.
Have you ever wanted a dog?
Yeah.
What kind would you get?
I mean, I really like. I don't know, like what you have. I've always liked labs.
Yeah.
I mean, I like beagles. I like my dad's breed, even though she's very possessive, or she's very not controlling, but she's very like, she's very territorial.
I think
She's Australian cattle dog.
Cattle dog, like my dog.
Yeah. I think you with an English bulldog would be pretty hilarious.
No, I don't really want those.
Okay.
You forgot to talk about. I asked you about anything exciting. Aren't you doing something with the perineum?
Oh yeah,
Sunning
we're
down
trying to
in
break.
San
Are you gonna
Diego?
join?
No. Why don't you explain to everyone who doesn't know what is perineum sunning?
Perineum
Okay.
sunning, and that's where you sun your
Perineum.
gooch, your butthole. If you get those nether regions, vitamin D, sunlight is not penetrating it for 99% of the day. But if you take that 1% and you optimize it and get 15 to 30 seconds of sunlight in your beehole for, every day, it will boost your stoke significantly.
Is this a real thing?
Real thing.
Who made this up? You guys?
God.
I don't know how you heard about this.
Have you ever heard the term nether regions?
Yeah.
That comes from the Netherlands, and the Netherlands is named after the perineum. So the Netherlands is a country named after the gooch because they realized that is the portal into nirvana.
I thought that's the eyes.
No, the portal to nirvana is through your gooch. When you have whether it be sunlight or anything else penetrating there, you reach nirvana.
But you can only do it for 15 to 30 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to overdose. You don't want to.
So you're planning to lay out on the beach with a bunch of guys with their buttholes up, facing up in the air. I mean, it sounds smelly.
Well, yeah. So what we're trying to do is on March 24th, we're trying to break the world record for perineum sunning.
What is it now?
Group perineum sunning. Right now, it's I think 3.
3?
Yeah, we're trying to get at least 100 dudes perineum sunning at the same time, March 24th at Black's Beach in San Diego. So DM me at Chad Goes Deep Perineum to RSVP, and you can show your beehole to the sun with like a bunch of other dudes.
And then is there going to be beers and pizza after that? Or?
I think Easy Rider's going to sponsor it. Yeah, we'll have a veggie combo for you.
Now, Easy Rider, is that a beer or what?
Yeah, it's a beer. So
How is it?
it's delicious.
I have to try it.
Yeah, it's like a California Coors Light. But I think you should come. I do. I think you would
No, I'm
benefit
too
tremendously.
I'm too hairy.
I mean,
I don't think the sun can get through.
it's worth a shot.
I'll have to get maybe I'll get a Manzillion.
What's that?
It's a Brazilian wax.
Oh, man, zillion.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'd like to be in there with you as you're getting that done. What do you think? What do you think your ouch sounds like?
Ah. Yeah, basically that.
Can we pretend I'm waxing your beehole?
Okay.
All right, I'm patting it down. Are you ready for the rip?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Ah! So, I don't know. So, all right, let's get into some more. Yeah, where do you do massages? Do you get
No.
massage? Do you have a thing though? I have a sharper image little gun thing. I feel
Theragun.
Yeah, I feel so good after it. I
Where do
feel
you
relaxed.
Theragun?
My entire body.
Really?
Yeah, I do it all. I do like these muscles, which I hold a lot of tension here.
Yeah.
The traps, I guess.
Do you get locked up? Do you have like back pain?
And then I do the back. No, my back's been solid. But I do the biceps, the forearms, the triceps, my butt cheeks.
You do?
My calves, thighs, feet. Yeah, do it all.
Wow. Feet.
Feet.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm teaching you a lot now.
That sounds great.
Yeah, you're welcome for all this information.
Yeah.
Here, let's do a Joe code for this week. And this week's Joe code is around the house, try to fix things yourself before you get professional help. I mean, this is especially for the men out there. Don't be a bitch, and if something's broke, be like, I'm gonna call somebody. Like me, I had my freaking hot water knob on my shower stripped. It was just the knob. I tightened it to turn off the water, and I did it too hard because I'm really strong now with the vegetarian, so I'm turning, and it's just I went too much, and then the thing just spins and spins. I tried to fix it on my own, took the knob off, screwed it back in, still stripped nude. So then I had to call them. They had to bring a new shower knob in, so I didn't have to feel emasculated because I don't carry around extra shower knobs. So there's nothing I can do about that. But I think it's good to try. You want to, as a man, as a grown adult, you want to try to fix things on your own first. You don't need help right away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the worst when it comes to that.
I mean, use your tools. Get your tools out.
Yeah, I mean, one of my screws in our gate came loose.
All right, I can fix it.
Yeah,
what happened?
I broke it even more. I used a hammer.
What about a freaking screwdriver or a drill?
I didn't even know that was a thing until my girlfriend's like, "Why don't you use a screwdriver?" I'm like, "What is that?"
What the hell, man? You better pick it up.
I know. She didn't have sex with me since then.
You deserve that, puss. Hey. Oh, speaking of your girlfriend, does she have any friends that are saying anything about me? Or
I mean, they all love you.
Bullshit.
They do.
Don't fucking toy with me, man.
I'm not toying.
It's my own show. I don't want to be fucking messed with here.
Well, who are you interested in?
I don't know any of them.
Well,
seems like she's got hot friends.
Yeah, I mean, you know what we could do is we could set up a more formal kind of, I don't want to say formal, but just a hang, and so you could meet more of them. I think the one that you were interested in this fall, I think she is like, I think she's a little bit, she's coming off a divorce.
Oh, right.
So I think she was a little bit kind of not really looking to mate just yet.
Oh, was that green dress?
Yeah.
From the show? Yeah.
But
oh, it's almost this color green.
Yeah.
Seems like we're soulmates.
I mean, maybe you can meet her now. Maybe she's in a better place, but I don't think she was looking to date. But I mean, if you want to come hang, we could do something, and then you could just, I'll preface it with, I'll give them the lowdown on your dink.
Yeah. Well, we got a show coming up, don't we? Aren't we doing the improv on the 14th?
Thursday. Yeah, next Thursday.
Yeah, JT messaged me about that. I got to make sure to request that off. Yeah, guys, come out and see us at the Hollywood Improv on March 14th, Thursday night. Is it a locals only show?
Locals only.
It's got the shirt.
We got you. We got Strider. We've got Trevor Wallace. We've got Laura Peak and Leslie Lau.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
And guys, come out. Get your tickets at
Main Room show, right?
Yeah, it's at the Hollywood Improv. You can get your tickets at chadjt.com.
And then, while promoting shows, I also want to promote my show at the Comedy Store, The Door Guy Show. Every Friday night. Or no, it's not. It used to be. It's every other Friday night now. So I'm a little mad about it. Every other Friday night in the Belly Room, 10:30 p.m. It's late, but whatever. You're not going to sleep at 10:30, so just come. You like that for promotion?
I did.
Threaten the people. I was thinking about this, and I was talking. Me and Kevin were talking. Kevin Fard, the schmoll that he is. he wants to do a show at the store, and I could do it. I was thinking about, incorporating you guys as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think the 5 of us should do a show in the belly room.
I think that'd be awesome.
We just need to think of a name.
So like a consistent show.
Yeah, because, with all of us together, I think that would be fun, and we could sell it out.
I think like a monthly show.
Yeah.
I think that'd be so fun. I'd love to do more spots at the store.
Yeah, you guys aren't really getting in over there.
I feel like here's my thing with this. I love the store. It's like my favorite club, but I feel like in order to get spots, you have to hang out there more.
No.
You don't think so?
It's not true. Not nowadays.
Yeah, so I don't know. But I'd be super down to do a show. I think that'd be a lot of fun. What could we call it? Could we call it like the tea baggers, the tea bag hour?
And then it'll always help if we come up with some kind of a little theme.
We could call it the full dong spectrum.
Because the thing is, I have an in there. I'm well liked by the management. I was texting with the bookers yesterday about our door guy show, so they love me. So I have an in.
Yeah.
So all I need is a halfway decent idea, and they'll give me a fucking show.
Dude,
How do you like that?
I like to see you pitch. I mean, what if we call it like the Stoke show or like the?
The Stoke show is a cool name.
I mean, but what if we center it around you, Joe Code? I mean, maybe not Joe Code, but maybe it's like Joe's. Maybe what's an Italian word? Joe's entourage. Joe's lasagna.
We're not gonna call it after a pasta.
Aaron,
I don't know. We'll
do you have
think
any
of
thoughts?
something. We're gonna brainstorm.
Stoke code?
Stoke Code.
That's pretty cool.
Joe's consiglieres.
No.
Audience, if you have any ideas for Joe's show, let us know. But yeah, I would love to do that.
Yeah, it'd be fun. All right, let's get to This Is Great for this week. And This Is Great is my farts don't smell anymore. How do you like that, Chad? Ever since I haven't been eating meat, I'm farting away, letting them fly without fear. I'm ripping them, quiet, loud, doesn't matter. They don't smell. So I'm letting them fly. They'll make sound around people. Doesn't matter. It's like a sneeze. Doesn't smell. So take that.
Can you rip one right now?
No, I don't rip on command. If I had to, I would, because it wouldn't smell, and you'd be like, oh, I'm just whatever.
Will you fart around anyone?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like to hold them in. I mean, if I know it's going to make noise, I go away, but...
Who's the most famous person you farted around?
That's a good question. I don't know. Probably, I mean, because I do it so often. I mean, basically whoever's in the hallway at the Comedy Store, they shouldn't be in that hallway anyway.
So if anyone from the audience has come to the Comedy Store and seen you, you probably farted around them?
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, because on the way in, if I'm like explaining them the rules and everything, I'm farting. All right, well, let's go down the notes here. Let's see what we got. We talked about your calves. Let's see. You've never invited me surfing. I wanted to ask about that. Are you still surfing?
Yeah, I went this morning. You're welcome to come.
No, I don't want to go. Just was wondering if I was invited.
You're invited.
No, I don't have a car. I don't have a car. What am I going to Uber to the beach?
Remember when he almost moved to South Bay?
Yeah, I was trying to do that with JT, and then he pussed out like a puss bitch ass. That would have been fun.
Yeah, I wish that'd be fun if we were all in the South Bay.
Yeah. All right. How about you want to do one of the brackets?
Yeah, let's
do
it.
one of those real quick. So we have a couple options. We have the updated meat smoke off bracket, having to do deal with smoked meats. We have a man bracket about men, actors, athletes, etc. We have a best things ever bracket, and then we have a basic human essentials bracket. Anything catching your interest?
Best things ever?
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Sure. Let's see. This was from Christian. He did not update it for us, but we can spend a second here doing that. Okay, so let me get my pen real quick. So we had fresh cinnamon rolls winning.
Against what?
They beat your birthday. Anyone's birthday. And then we had the United States beating breakfast tacos. We had crack of a home run off a bat beating walking out of work on your last day before vacation. And then we had Joe Code podcast beating cold beer on a summer's day.
Wow. Nice.
And then we had we had waking up in the middle of the night and realizing you have 4 more hours left to sleep. That beat finding a $10 bill in your pocket. And then we had seeing your favorite band in concert beating the Chicago Bears. Bullshit. No, I chose that too. And then the last 2 we had people laughing at a joke you told beat a sunset. And then the last matchup we had when the dentist says you don't have a cavity beat putting clothes on that are still warm from the dryer. Okay.
These are all really good. Who came up with these?
This was Christian.
Wow.
Christian. Yeah, I guess he did a Google thing and then put them in a randomizer. All right, but now let's do so we'll reseed. So we're just gonna have Aaron, I'm just gonna do the highest seeds against the lowest seeds, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
So first matchup is going to be best of 7. Do you remember how we do these? Mm-hmm. Number 1, the number 1 seed, fresh cinnamon rolls with icing straight out of the oven, going up against the number 15 seed, the United States of America.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, USA, low seed, but they got a lot of pop.
That's a tough one. Should I start?
Yeah, please.
Okay, I mean, just you saying cinnamon rolls, icing, fresh out of the onion, that makes my water mouth. That makes me
Your water mouth?
Yeah. That makes me just...
Yeah, my water's mouthing off.
That makes me just bust... I'm creaming everywhere off that, just busting the fat load. But the United States, I mean, it is our country. It's where cinnamon rolls are made possible. It's where Cinnabon comes into play. It's where freedom rings true. It's we've got capitalism. We've got Disneyland. We've got presidents. We've got the St. Louis Arch. We've got New York City. We've got Los Angeles. We've got Miami.
Joe's Dong.
We got different types of cinnamon rolls. You can get cinnamon rolls from Louisiana, and you can get cinnamon rolls from Washington State. But does the country of the United States beat biting into a cinnamon roll? Would I rather have no United States than no cinnamon rolls?
Yeah, like, and the specifics of that too. Fresh cinnamon rolls with icing.
With icing.
Don't
tons
forget,
of icing.
straight out of the oven.
Straight out of the oven.
When they're hot like
Melting.
that.
Melting in your mouth.
All right, what are you going with?
I'm gonna go cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, I for me it's very close. It goes 7 games, but you know, the United States, yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do the 7 games thing.
I mean, cinnamon rolls fresh out of the oven with icing can be enjoyed by people in any walk of life in any country, and I choose the cinnamon rolls 4-3. What about you?
I think 4-3 as well.
All right, Aaron, what do you think?
I'm definitely going cinnamon rolls, but I think 4-2.
Ooh.
All right, a little bit closer. All right, cinnamon rolls advances to the semifinals. All right, so the next matchup is going to be the number 5 seed waking up in the middle of the night and realizing you have 4 more hours left to sleep. And they are taking on the number 14 seed, crack of a home run off a bat.
I mean, I think this one's pretty clear.
What's that? I mean, we got baseball season coming up. We're excited. It's just a few weeks out from opening day. I'm getting pretty fired up.
Witnessing a crack of a home run off a bat in person?
It could be anything. Could be you hitting it. Could be you watching it. Yeah, if you can hear it on TV. I mean, nowadays you probably could hear it with the...
I think crack of a home run bat wins 4-1.
Wow, that much?
Yeah.
Gentleman sweep. Wow, I'm a little surprised.
Okay, here's my thing with sleep, like waking up early and then realizing you have 4 more hours. You still have to wake up. So it's like you have that joy, but then especially if you have to wake up early, let's say you have an early flight.
Yeah.
There is terror coming. Like terror, like you have impending doom. Crack of a home run, that's just... There's not... I mean, it's everything about it is amazing.
It's fun. All right, yeah, I do like waking up and be like, oh, I don't have to get up yet. I'm big on that. But yeah, crack of a home run off a bat. It's fun to watch. It's fun to do. All right, I'm going to say crack of a home run off a bat, 4-2.
All right.
Wins it.
Aaron?
I'm going 4-1 home run.
Okay.
All right.
I really would rather sleep through the night, but I see the appeal, so I give it 1 game.
Yeah.
All right, nice. All right, next matchup is going to be number 6 seed, seeing your favorite band in concert. Wow. Taking on the number 13 seed, Joe Code Podcast.
Oh. Well,
I mean, this is tough.
here's the thing. I'm not going to
be offended also. So
when I first started listening to Joe Code was almost 2 years ago now, May of 2022. And I was driving to Vegas with my girlfriend. I went to see Limp Bizkit that weekend. One of my favorite bands. And Joe Code brought me more joy. Overall, my joy meter when listening to Joe Code is, maxed out every time I listen to Joe Code. I think it's your ability to talk about everyday life activities like the knob on your shower.
Yeah.
And you make it sound fun. And I don't know if that it can be explained how you do that, but you make trivial things in life sound fun, and that brings me way more joy than seeing my favorite band live. So I'm gonna go Joe Code 4-2.
All right, thanks. I mean, seeing a band in concert can be a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a huge concert goer, but when you do see your favorite band in concert, it's a lot of fun. Also, I do love this podcast. This is a great pod. It's a big part of my life. All right, Joe Code 4-3 wins. Aaron.
Couple of factors here. Joe Code Podcast goes wherever you go. You don't have to go wait in line. You don't have to sit in traffic.
Yeah, those are good points.
It's right there for you wherever you want it. And guess what? Joe Code Podcast, free.
Yeah.
Free. Concert, not free.
Yeah, very expensive nowadays.
Yeah.
$20 beers.
Yeah. And so I'm going Joe Code Podcast 4-2.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the thing. I saw Metallica. It was awesome, but I got bad seats.
Would you go to the one at SoFi? Yeah, I heard if you were high up, it was rough.
They were like dots, and I was like, it was cool to. I was still hearing them live was really cool.
Yeah,
but
it's
I was
fun.
like,
I've been to Metallica back in Chicago.
But you know what we did on the way back? We listened to Joe Code.
Oh, thanks. Who?
Me and Kennedy.
Nice. Oh, she went to Metallica? That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last matchup here of this round is we have number, what is that, 10? Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, 9 versus 10. Okay, so the number 9 seed, when the dentist says you don't have a cavity, against number 10, people laughing at a joke you told.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Yeah.
I think the thing with the joke is, who is it? Anyone, or is it someone that you, let's say you're making like Dave Chappelle laugh. Is it? Oh, what is it? Just anyone?
Yeah, people laughing at a joke you told. Like for us, that would be the audience. So to me, I mean, the dentist, I assume I don't have cavities. I take care of my teeth. People laughing at a joke, that gives me joy. That's like my profession.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that wins 4-1, gentleman's sweep. Yeah, I want the clean teeth bill of health. Sure. But I get way more out of people laughing at my freaking shit that I've written and I want you to laugh at.
I'm going to agree with you.
Okay.
Gentleman's sweep.
Oh, I'm going full sweep, 4-0. I could care less. Give me all the cavities in the world. Am I funny? Yeah.
All right, I like that. All right, hot semifinal matchups coming up. Number 1 seed, fresh cinnamon rolls with icing, don't forget, straight out of the oven. Against the number 14 seed, crack of a home run off a bat. Yeah, that crack of the home run is fun. Sure. But these fresh cinnamon rolls coming out of the oven. I mean, I'm just thinking back to when, my mom used to make those, the Pillsbury Doughboy ones.
Yeah.
Those be, nice and stacked in the, 6 of them, I think, in that pan coming out. You'd smell it upstairs in bed. Man, the cinnamon rolls are on a mission here. I don't know how they're going to be stopped. I really don't. It's going to be tough. I don't know who's going to take them down, but it ain't going to be the crack of the home run off the bat.
I agree with. I mean, you, as soon as you say hot, warm out of the oven, icing, cinnamon rolls,
hot warm buns,
melting in your mouth.
Love those buns.
Yeah, good buns, just melting in your mouth. A home run can't even.
Yeah,
I can't even hold a candle to it.
I'll say 4-1.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think. I think 4-1 as well.
Aaron.
I'm gonna say it's way closer. I'm gonna say it's 4-3.
Wow.
Cinnamon rolls,
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron's a big baseball guy. All right, other semifinal match. All right, number 10 against 13. Number 10, people laughing at a joke you told against number 13, Joe Code Podcast.
Oh.
Well, that's a good matchup because that kind of brings worlds together. Yeah, stand-up comedy was my first love. I started that way before Joe Code Podcast, which is coming up on just almost 3 years old, this podcast. In June, it'll be 3 years. Man, yeah, I do love this podcast. I love doing this. But the thing is here, I mean, there's something about performing live and just having that interaction with people and those people being there. It's just so damn fun. So even though I love this podcast, stand-up comedy is my first love, and I started that way back in Chicago in 2008. 16 years now we're talking. I was 24 the first time I did an open mic. So I'm going to say people laughing at a joke you told. This is neck and neck, but that wins 4-3 for me.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, screw you, man. No, I'm kidding.
I love Joe Code.
Yeah.
I love listening to Joe Code. It brings me joy, but I mean, I have to agree with you. Being funny, being good at our profession, and making a crowd laugh, that joy will stick with you, and that will carry you through some tough times. If I look back on like a set I had, at a certain time where it was just cruising throughout, where you're just hot. I mean, that can carry you a full year.
Yeah, it's truly exhilarating.
Yeah, so I do love Joe Code. It's one of my favorite podcasts. Brings me immense joy. But I do think making people laughing at a joke, I'm going to go 4-2.
Aaron.
I'm going 4-3 Joe Code.
Ooh, nice.
I'm not a stand-up comic, so getting a laugh means a little bit less to me, I think, than doing the show.
Beauty.
All right. Well, I'm glad somebody took me. But no, I think we made the right move. And that brings us to the championship of the best things ever bracket. This should be exciting. Number 1, fresh cinnamon rolls with icing, straight out of the oven. Against number 10, people laughing at a joke you told for the best things ever championship. Now this is a competition of two very different things. We need to weigh the pros and the cons. I mean, maybe not necessarily the pros and the cons, but the arguments for and against.
Okay, fresh cinnamon rolls. You can have them on Christmas morning. You can have them anytime. It'll brighten up your day.
Sounds nice.
It's when it melts in your mouth. There's no better feeling. The icing tastes so good. The taste is undeniable.
And then the middle. Ooh, what's going
middle.
on in that middle?
There's just a firestorm of flavor. Just having a nuclear fusion reaction right in your mouth, and it's out of this world. But the cons.
What?
Doesn't make you feel that great after.
Yeah, you have a bit of a sugar high.
Yeah, you kind of feel, and you kind of feel like crap for eating a lot of cinnamon rolls, because once you start, you can't stop. So let's say
you better stop.
Well,
how many are you gonna eat?
4.
Bullshit. What? I mean, you better only have like 2. I remember having like 1.5. I remember, yeah, you would have the one. You're like, how could I stop after this pleasure storm?
Yeah.
But then you cut it in half.
So it doesn't.
And it's fun because then you could see the nucleus.
Yeah.
You can see the whole thing.
And it doesn't. But that joy doesn't last very long. People laughing at a joke you told. That joy can last for a long time. You can keep it going. You create new social bonds, connections.
And that could be fun for people that are just, not even comedians, but people hanging out with their friends at, parties or whatever. If
you're spreading joy,
people laugh at your joke. You're like, oh, I'm big. Hey, I'm the life of the party. Blah blah blah.
Human connection. You're connecting with other humans. It's.
Yeah, these are good points.
It feels like you accomplish. Or it feels like you are doing something right.
Yeah.
And so. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to go people laughing at a joke you told 4-3.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, the number 10 seed here. Yeah, they're right in the middle. They can surprise people. Yeah, the cinnamon rolls, yeah, they're great. Yeah, it's more of an instant high with that though. Mm-hmm. As you said, yeah, the people laughing at the joke, that can be a thing that you're remembered for. Anyone could be a part of that and can take joy in that. Everyone's got the friend who's the jokester, and you're like, hey, where's Dave at or whatever. You're like, well, we got to get him here. You want that person around because you're gonna have some laughs. And then life. Another thing, humor is important. Humor is one of the great things in life. So, yeah, those cinnamon rolls are damn good, but people laughing at a joke you told takes them down. I'm going to say 4-2. What did you say?
4-3.
4-3. I'm going to say it's 4-2. Aaron.
I haven't brought this up, this whole bracket.
Oh, let's hear it.
But my favorite type of cinnamon roll is from Costco.
Okay.
Right out of the package. Room temp or cold. I don't need it hot.
Ooh.
Oh.
So therefore, because these are fresh out of the oven, and they're not my favorite.
Yeah.
I'm going jokey told 4-3.
Nice. See that cold, huh? I've had room temp.
Cold, if it's nice, especially Costco, they just flood that thing with the brown cinnamon stuff.
Are we talking right out of the refrigerator? We're not talking frozen,
refrigerator,
right?
Yeah.
Frozen could be something.
You know what? During this whole thing, I was thinking that cinnamon rolls were just going to be the clear winner here.
Yeah, I thought so too, but then you got to really think about it. You got to think about the
cons come into play.
Well, yeah, we're thinking about
That's why they play the game.
Yeah, we're thinking about things on a deeper level here. I'm going deep, motherfucker. I'm going to call mine. Sorry. No, you guys have a...
You know who just went deep with Chad and JT?
Rory Scovel.
Well, me.
Oh, yeah, Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron.
Yeah, I saw that on the draft thing.
People love Aaron. Stokers.
Yeah, Aaron's great.
Some more than others.
And who wound up winning? JT?
JT.
Yeah.
I got 4th.
Who got second?
Mike.
Mike.
All right. Well, that's all right.
Aaron, your list had a lot of integrity.
People's champ. I'll say it till the day I die. People's champ.
Good work. All right. Well, I'm going to do a quick rundown of the notes. I think we're probably done. We've had a lot of fun. I know you got to get back to the dog that you think is freaking out, even though it's not. Maybe,
this whole time
maybe read a book once in your life and you would know that dogs are unaware of time.
So they're just always present?
I'm glad you're giving them that kind of credit because they are beautiful animals.
Wait, so they don't think, they're like, man, it's been like an hour?
No.
Yeah, we already said that.
No, I'm just trying to like conceptualize it. So they're always present. Wow.
Always present, yeah.
That's crazy. That'd be so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, anxiety wouldn't exist in humans if that was a thing.
Yeah.
All right, so, yeah, we'll wrap it up. Oh, I just need to remind everyone. Guys, sorry we didn't get to the emails this week. We had some fresh, hot ones. Some fresh, hot comments coming in. Don't forget, guys, email the podcast at joecodepodcast@gmail.com. This is the podcast of food, beer, and men. But feel free to email about anything you want. Go ahead, book a cameo video. I'll do some of that for you. A little video. Also, join the Patreon if you like. $2 a month, Joe Code Podcast. Patreon.com/Joe Code Podcast. Come see us at the Hollywood Improv Thursday, March 14th. And come to the Door Guy Show at the Comedy Store every other Friday in the Belly Room, 10:30 p.m. What time's our show at the Improv?
9:30.
9:30, the Late Show.
And also send in name ideas for our Comedy Store show.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, with me, Chad, JT, Strider, and Kevin. Yeah, we need names for a show. And guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel here, Joe Code Podcast. YouTube channel. All right. I think that's it, right?
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
You have anything else to say?
I love the coders, and I love this podcast, and it's always a pleasure to be with you.
Yeah. We love having you on. Glad you made it out here today.
Thank you.
Chad Kroeger, everyone. You know where to find him. He's everywhere. Things are going viral. We got to do more of those prank phone calls. People love those, and the internet goes crazy for them.
Oh, yeah. But you can't know about it beforehand.
Well, the thing is, I always know that when you're calling me, it's going to be a prank because you don't call me. You text, and I text you back, and you always have your notifications on quiet or whatever. I always see my thing delivered quietly. You always have your do not disturb on.
Yeah, people keep saying that, but I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, look, check the settings, dick. There's got to be a way to change it. You probably put it on and. All right. Sorry about that. We don't want to end like that. Chad, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you soon at the show. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks to Aaron and to Chad. Great show today. Celebrate St. Patrick's Day safely. Don't get crazy. I'm not going to do whiskey shots. I will not. Don't try to get me to do them. All right. That's it. Thank you, guys. And enjoy your week. This is Joe Code. I'm Joe Marrese.